What's up, everyone? Welcome to the C3 Air Show. We got a good one for y'all today. We have KT.
Full thing.
And your boy Static. We back with it.
Welcome back. It's your boy Papa Fozzie.
It's your boy Michael AFK. Hey everybody. Obviously second show of the year. Everybody's here this time except for Big Smokey had to work, but y'all gonna see him. Y'all gonna see him.
And Wolf ain't tripping
over there.
I'm tripping. Where am I tripping?
Putting it down. But anyways, we got the second show of the year.
That was that.
We missed a couple days because of the snow. It actually snowed in the south.
Oh yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Also, everybody had like a little mini vacation from the pod because we had been grinding out every week.
Was it a vacation for me?
Well, yeah.
Do you want to announce it?
So my daughter's here. Hey, baby. Yeah, man. That was.
Congratulations to fatherhood.
Thank you.
Little fives.
Y'all have belt money set aside. Cause that shit there is. Whew, I'm gonna be mad when her eyes change colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be something completely.
You next, man. You next.
Yeah, man.
He just nodded his head like, please, don't put this on.
Like, I put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
With me on the way up here.
Right.
2-3 years.
On the way up here, he was telling me don't put that evil on him. Now look at him.
Alright, well, I got a question today for the boys. I want to definitely hear his. So, here's a scenario. Okay. Two different ones.
Okay.
Batman does not exist for an entire 48 hours. No, actually, I'm going to do it different. Batman and Gotham don't exist for an entire week.
Okay.
Out of these four people, out of these four heroes, who survives that week replacing Batman? And clean sweeping all his villains, including Bane. So you got Moon Knight, you got Daredevil, you got Ghost Rider, and you got Punisher.
Ghost Rider. That's easy. Ghost Rider's a cosmic being.
We said in Gotham?
In Gotham. Ghost Rider.
Yeah, most of them people just penance.
Yeah, it's an end. It's an end.
Yeah, really, all of them clearing them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think all of them
sure.
clearing them.
Moon Knight for sure.
Who is it?
I think
Punisher gonna clear them.
yes. Moon Knight and Daredevil are not.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No. What?
What you mean?
Moon Knight
will whoop their ass.
Moon Knight
hold on.
and Daredevil are literally Batman in red and white.
With more.
So here's my question.
No,
more.
So here's my
right.
Daredevil is comparable to Nightwing.
Solomon Grundy. Is he part of Superman or Batman?
He's part of Batman.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, Daredevil ain't clearing him.
Moon Knight could.
Batman, Moon Knight is.
What makes y'all think Moon Knight can?
The healing factor. I'm surprised my grandpa.
Just because he could heal doesn't mean that he could beat him.
And the different arsenal of
Why
You know, Solomon-
you don't think Moon Knight can be?
So what you gotta understand about Moon Knight's mythos.
and then whatever personality that can't take on
that's
him.
the problem.
Mm.
It's the personality issue with Moon Knight.
Not too many personalities is gonna get in the way of stopping
Yes.
the stuff. Not too many.
In Gotham,
Mm-hmm.
yes. You gotta think about who he said in a week. He gotta clear Solomon Grundy, Killer Croc, Penguin, which I just named two big brute houses. Then throw Bane in there. But the thing that when you start with Bane
Moon Knight can't beat Penguin.
Bane is intelligent. Penguin is intelligent. Poison Ivy is intelligent. People forget Flower Man, who I know y'all don't know who that is.
Flower Man.
Is don't. You need to look him up.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
I'm over here asking the same question.
This nigga took over Gotham. This nigga took over
It's like
Gotham.
one of them squirrel girl things.
This nigga took over Gotham. You need to look him up. But Batman's villains are not. The reason why Batman's villains are so intriguing is because they're intelligent. And they're not like the Riddler. They're not dumb. Hush. They're not dummies. So Moon Knight ain't doing shit. The reason why I'm gonna give it to Punisher is because that's Jason Todd.
And Punisher.
And Jason Todd cleared out niggas because he was killing people. You don't listen, you die.
Yeah.
So I can give it to Punisher. I can give it to a cosmic being who's cosmic, Ghost Rider. Daredevil and Moon Knight are essentially Batman and Nightwing, but less of these niggas. who don't know how to handle these villains consistently. You gotta understand, most people characters like are scaled to that person or a little bit higher. So like Moon Knight, that's not me shitting on Moon Knight at all. Moon Knight is a dope ass character, but in Gotham, no. Daredevil in Gotham, no.
So to piggyback your own question, I seen this post. If Batman and Superman were to switch cities, who would have a harder time in their cities?
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman fighting fucking Brainiac. What are you like? Although I think he can handle. Listen, I think Batman can handle Brainiac. I think he can handle Lex Luthor. But then when you start getting to like Amazo, you start getting to motherfuckers like Starro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like who are galactic huge ass beings. If Batman isn't
no, but Batman can do anything.
I'm just gonna say, if Batman
knock him out.
he did it. But if Batman doesn't know that they exist, he can't.
He can do anything during prep time.
But he can't. How long is he gonna be in Metropolis?
I don't know how long did it say.
As long as basically like who have a easier time fixing those cities.
Easier time fixing the city?
Superman. Easy fix. He fixing those cities. And there was I seen a comment where
let me you said fixing the city. You said who can handle the villains. Superman can handle the villains easily. Fixing the city, Batman. And the reason why I say that, is for one reason. Lex Luthor was like, your ass can't handle a man in a bat suit. He's just a mere mortal. And the Joker said, ain't nothing mere about that mortal.
I've seen that, yes.
And in the comics, when he has had to don being over there, a lot of the villains are like, why is he here? This nigga's different. Because Batman ain't just finna knock you out. It's the same reason why people in Bloodhaven and Gotham prefer Nightwing over Batman. Because I'm not just finna whoop your ass to get information. I'm finna break bone. Nightwing and Superman are like, do you really want to do this right now? The city that no villain wants to go to is Star City with the Flash.
I know.
So like when you were talking about who have an easier time fixing it, I think it would be Batman only for this reason. They'll all kind of be like, we got to be a little smarter because Brainiac is gonna have to. Brainiac's not a Metropolis threat; he's a world threat. Starro isn't a Metropolis threat; he's a world threat. So when you get niggas like Amazo can only get the abilities of metahumans. Batman's not a metahuman. So basically it's human versus human. Batman's whooping him, beating him up. Oh, who's smarter, Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne is smarter than Lex Luthor. He doesn't like that, but he is.
You think Batman beating Lobo?
Fuck no. But Lobo is a not Earth threat, galactic threat.
He's still coming to Metropolis.
He only came to Metropolis for Superman. So he's not coming back to Metropolis. He's going to Gotham.
Kara's still there.
Who?
Kara.
Kara's not a villain.
What do you mean? Superman's not a villain, but Lobo can.
But Lobo is a contract killer.
Right?
Yeah. So and Lobo had a contract to kill Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's not looking at Batman. Kara isn't evil. So she's not. And when she has been evil, she's only went to where Superman is. You said Metropolis. Most of like, if I'm being real with you, most of the people who live in Metropolis, Batman can handle. All the threats that fuck up Metropolis are all there for one reason, for Superman.
Yeah.
So all of them are going to go to Gotham. Except for the niggas that live in Metropolis. And in Metropolis, Batman is cleaning the streets. Now, in Gotham, even though I do think Superman will clean the streets, because his villains are also going to come after him, I guarantee you, in Superman, as an intelligent as he is, he don't got shit on Joker and what's his name?
I was saying, I got something for you.
And the Riddler, only because
I got something for you.
Only because several times in multiple comics, not only has the Joker fucked with Superman, not only has the Riddler fucked with Superman, most of the time the only way he's dealt with them is literally by killing them.
Can I tell you why Superman did?
Go ahead.
There's a comic, like you literally just said. The Joker came to Metropolis, put bombs all over the city.
Yeah.
Superman grabbed him in an instant.
Yeah.
Joker said, how did you do that? He's like, I can hear the vibrations of the bombs.
Yeah.
And he was just like, well, I'll blow up this building. He's like, go ahead. The building's already evacuated. He's like, but Batman don't kill. I'm not Batman.
Exactly.
So him.
No.
Hmm?
Superman. This is what they get wrong in the movies as opposed to in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Superman, he will intimidate you as best as he can. If the Joker didn't believe him,
Mm-hmm.
because Superman will throw you and he'll catch you.
Mm-hmm.
Batman's gonna let you believe you really finna die first. So like you gotta understand, like, the reason why a lot of villains and heroes give Batman so much respect is because not only does he have a contingency for everybody, but there's a legitimate fear that this motherfucker is the closest out of all the heroes to actually being like, I'm okay with you dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Batman will try not to kill you,
Mm-hmm.
but he will also try not to save you.
Mm-hmm.
You die, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman is like,
He's gonna try to do both.
yeah, Superman's like, I'm gonna try to save you as best as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was taught. So like, in that same comic, Joker was like, this is no fun. But
Mm-hmm.
but Joker's entering the domain of Metropolis. Because when he did that same thing, he also blew up Metropolis. Not in the same comic, different comic.
Mm.
But he's done it. He's gotten one up.
Let's revert back to the original question real quick. How about this? Who would go first? Who would be the first to go then?
What you mean?
That's
Who
hard.
who would be the first to not make it a week?
Between Superman and Batman?
No, between the original question and that.
Oh, so I think
So who goes out first?
I
Moon
think
Knight
Ghost
or
Rider's
Daredevil?
clearing. I think
Moon Knight or Daredevil goes first.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Yeah.
Daredevil.
As soon as he runs into Solomon Grundy, it's a wrap.
As soon as you run into Bane, it's a wrap.
So who's the next to go after Daredevil?
Moon Knight.
Yeah. Because I really think Ghost Rider and
You're giving them a week, so that means
Yeah.
that these villains are coming back to back to back to back to back.
Where
to
do y'all
back.
keep Punisher in ranking?
Well, let's take
Punisher's killing people. So,
yeah. How about that? Punisher was an easy pick for me. He clear. He don't.
The
Punisher
moment,
don't give a
the
fuck.
moment Bane is like, the moment Bane
no, what I'm
says,
asking-
let's get to it. Down. That's it.
No. What I'm asking
It's basically just like
so
Red
is
Hood.
Ghost Rider number one or is Punisher number one?
Ghost Rider's number
Ghost
one.
Rider.
Because he can handle
But right after him is immediately
Yeah.
Punisher.
You're saying because Ghost Rider can literally get like a lot of them at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Punisher's still human. He's gonna have to pick you off one by one by one.
So I got a scenario then. So
Alright.
Punisher. No, okay. So it's gonna be just strictly fists. You just walk up on each other. No time to prep. Y'all just squaring up, fists, hands
Hand
only.
hand to hand.
Hand
Still
only.
Ghost Rider.
Okay, so it's gonna be between the Punisher
Mhm.
and Killmonger. Who wins?
So Punisher and Killmonger,
Mhm.
hand to hand.
Hand to hand.
Killmonger is whooping his ass.
Immediately.
He's whooping
Like-
his ass. As cold as Punisher is, he is a gun-toting who can fight. Killmonger is like, I
I'ma throw
will
hands.
whoop your ass
I'ma
and
throw-
then grab my gun and kill you.
I'm gonna throw every hand at you and then throw some fists as well. I mean, then throw some kicks as well.
Yeah, like that's
And then I'm gonna shoot.
and then I'm gonna shoot you. I just wanted to whoop your ass so you know who you fucking with.
Exactly.
that's literally it. That's literally it.
Yes, sir.
That was it. That was a hell of an easy one. Right there.
That's
Yeah.
the answer right there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't think people understand how cold Killmonger is. Y'all need to read some comics. Killmonger will whoop ass. And he find T'Challa, who has a fucking Panther god in him
So,
with no god in him.
so speaking of Kara, how do you feel that Lobo's gonna be in her movie?
She has a movie.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
a movie coming out.
Yeah, she got.
She got a movie coming out, and Jason Momoa is Lobo.
Yep.
I might fuck with
What
that.
about that?
I might fuck
Yeah,
with
That
that.
is my favorite hire of this entire
But that's how-
DC thing.
But that's how it should have been from the jump anyway.
First off,
I'm not saying he didn't play a great Aquaman,
He was a great Aquaman.
but originally
My heart's
he
a little
should-
broken. But when they said
Right.
he was no longer Aquaman, I was like, fuck y'all. Then they said he's Lobo. I'm like,
Thank you. Because that should have been the original thing for
My
him.
bad for the disappearance. I agree with that. That redeemed it for me being mad that he was Lobo.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, even though that's not the original appearance of Aquaman,
Mm-hmm.
that was fucking Aquaman.
He was a great. He was a great Aquaman.
Right.
He was a
Aquaman.
great Aquaman.
Lobo, that's him.
Yeah, that was him the whole way, and that's
Like,
originally who he
100%.
wanted to be anyway.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool.
Appearance and everything. Like,
Yeah, the nigga looks.
So who's the Kara then? If y'all know who the Kara is.
I don't know. They got her casted, but I don't know who it
I
is.
forgot who it was. They got her casted though.
Okay.
They got pretty much the whole lineup casted. They just haven't announced. They got their Batman. They just haven't said who it is.
I need DC to put one over Marvel. I need one over.
I want the.
I'm telling you right now, this is me
Batman.
being completely honest with you. I believe in these next 10 years it's gonna be DC.
Yeah.
But Marvel will have I think because you gotta understand, Marvel is collapsing right now. They're about to pick up the pieces because of Ryan Reynolds and them. But
I don't know about that because of how they planned it out. Because remember, they were supposed to do Blade.
So the reason why Blade is collapsing is mostly because they're the direction that Marvel wants to go with the character as opposed to what the writers are trying to tell them that they want to do and the directors trying to tell them what they want to do. It's a conflict of like interest there because they're like, yo, we trying to make this rated R, we trying to make Blade like cold, and they're like, we kind of need the jokes though, and it's like that's not Blade.
It's not Blade.
You can do that with Deadpool because he's a funny character. Blade is dark.
The issue that I had with the whole thing, because I was excited for the Blade.
Yeah.
I was hella excited.
Especially with Marcel Ali and everything like that.
yeah.
They took too long with that one. I was excited for it because when I found out, like, I be watching another podcast and everything like that, and so they talk about like the Blade comic. He had blood works, which is basically he was trained by Dracula.
Yeah.
Became basically stronger than Dracula and everything like that. That was your whole thing right there. All you had to do was follow the comic.
Yeah.
You incorporated Spider-Man in it, Black Panther in it, and a whole bunch of other Marvel characters. You could have went off of that for at least a whole another 10 years and had something great. Because they also end up eventually bringing in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Perfect. They just couldn't get the writing right.
No.
Yeah. The issue. Me saying that isn't me saying that Marvel is finna have like a shitty 10 years, because I think now that they got Ryan Reynolds and a couple of that in that team who made Deadpool kind of working and helping with the rest of their projects, I think they're going to actually do fine. The reason why I'm saying it's going to be DC is because I think they're about to do everything proper.
Yeah.
And I don't think y'all understand, because Marvel's had a great run. I don't think y'all understand who the fuck Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman really are when it pertains to global appeal.
Yeah, because especially the entire team.
And then if they continue with the whole Blue Beetle thing, that was a good movie too.
It was straight, but we're talking about like iconic characters. There's nobody more iconic than Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
What I like that they're doing, what DC's about to do now is they're not about to go back and do the backstories. They're about to just go with
I don't
Yeah,
think
because you've already seen
I thought the Superman movie was kind of like a backstory.
No, they're not doing a backstory.
No. Batman's not even in Superman.
That's at Superman.
No, well, I'm saying like I don't think they're really doing any backstories anymore.
They're doing.
DC's not doing away with all the backstories because you done seen all the backstories.
You have seen it multiple times. The only reason why they're doing,
do
the only reason why they're gonna do it with this Superman, like kind of show you his origin story, is because it's like you haven't seen this story since 2013. And the last time you saw it before,
Damn, it's been that long?
Yeah, because that's when Man of Steel came out. And the last time you saw it before then was with Christopher Reeve, which was in like the 80s.
No, it wasn't.
And really, I feel like the backstory only gonna be like 20 minutes of the
So
movie.
Brandon Routh.
Just to get an idea.
They didn't go
shit.
deep into his origin story in Superman Returns. The last time you saw a Superman origin outside of 2013 was the one with Christopher Reeve. Like, it's been a minute. So
Now, the only one that I think that's gonna get a backstory is Supergirl. They're gonna give her backstory.
We never really
See,
got one with
I
Carl.
think they're gonna have to get a new backstory anyway, because Battinson ain't the DCU Batman. They're completely recasting.
No.
So I believe they're gonna do it again.
So they're not going to do
Because the reason why I say that is because it's gonna be a different casting. They're gonna do it again.
They're not going to do.
Only person they didn't do it to is Affleck.
They're not going, and they're going to do that same thing.
Yeah.
You've already seen what happened.
They already got a whole new
It's just like
director.
in like the Robert Pattinson movie. They didn't give you a backstory. That's Batman year one. So like the new Batman that you're gonna see, they might do flashbacks, but they're not gonna be like, this is this like look at what happened. This is gonna be more of a this is Batman and this is what's going on in this story. This is what happened to him as a kid. You already know.
So it's gonna be like what they're doing to Superman, pretty much.
With Superman, I think they're gonna actually tell you like you're gonna see him as a kid, as a teenager, and as an adult. I think you're gonna get all of that. But I don't think they're gonna do that with Batman. I think he's gonna.
Cause see, I heard differently. I heard Superman like he's already been Superman.
Yeah,
No. I'm saying but I'm saying
they're
like
already gonna have him as Superman.
Just little flashbacks from here and there, I guess.
I think they're gonna show you him before he's Superman, before you see him as Superman. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna show the origin, but like he's gonna.
I think
but he's gonna be. But like you know how like.
So what I think they're gonna do is they're not gonna go from the sense of his actual backstory and everything. They're gonna show you Clark Kent.
Yeah,
They're gonna do Clark Kent
Yeah.
and him being Superman.
Okay.
You know what
Because I think what they're doing is they're going off of the what is it, Superman and Lois or
no,
Clark and Lois?
aren't they?
Yeah, they're going off of that because it's the same
Superman,
director. They're using James Gunn.
Yeah, great. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So I believe that how they're going to play all of this out, right? It's starting off how it should have started off. As much as I love Batman, the DC universe starts with Superman and it ends with Batman.
Okay.
So, but Batman has been on such a tear because you got to understand that even when Marvel been at the top of his game, every time a Batman movie has come out, motherfuckers have went to go see it. So like Batman, they need to establish Superman. They need to establish him.
If James Gunn is directing this whole thing, I feel like what he's going to end up doing is he's going to go into the absolute universe within these 10 years.
Absolute.
Yeah.
Because how this Superman looks and how this Batman is starting to.
I'm saying that he's gonna dip into the other universes of.
Oh, and you talking about like pick some of those. So like Wonder Woman might be from Absolute. Batman might not be, but Superman might not be, but everybody else might be from Absolute.
Some people might.
That's
be from
fine.
Absolute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I as much as the bowl cut bothers me.
I hope it's the Absolute Wonder Woman. But.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be. I think DCU gonna be fine. I think Marvel's gonna be fine. Only thing I need from
the only thing that's gonna mess me up with Marvel, and I gotta see how this Captain America movie is gonna turn out.
that's
the only thing that's
Smoke think it's gonna be fine.
I don't think it's gonna be
iffy.
I heard. So what I heard was they took out like an hour or two of the
and then they had
the movie.
They reshot it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, because you know. Most of the Captain America movies have been damn near 3 hours. This is gonna be a 2-hour movie.
See,
actually a little less than 2 hours.
I'm just gonna go ahead and be the critic in the elephant in the room. I feel like, and nothing against Anthony Mackie.
Great actor.
I like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
If this had Chris Evans in it, we wouldn't be worried about if it was gonna be good or not.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
The fact that
it's a black Captain America.
No, the fact that it's a depowered Captain America.
That too.
Against a Red Hulk. It's like.
So
I really want to go watch him get his ass kicked like this.
So let me say something. Let me say something. I was saying this to Smoke last week, and I think before that too. The Sam Wilson as Captain America didn't sell well in the comics.
Yeah.
And when they tried to win Winter Soldier to be Captain America, it didn't sell well in the comics. And a lot of the people who are going to see this movie are comic book fans, which is why I'm telling you it's not going to work. Because who is Captain America? Steve Rogers. Who is the Falcon? Sam Wilson. Who is Winter Soldier or Bucky? Bucky Barnes. And when you're talking about legacy characters, which is why even though I don't think people understand that Miles is an anomaly. He's not the rule. That nigga's an anomaly. And even then, the only reason why people were so excited to see him as Spider-Man because we didn't have Static no more.
Yeah, he kind of did.
He took Static Shock's spot in the ecosystem
because
of the kid.
Okay, I needed to hear how you worded this first.
It was one of those,
but it's the truth.
Spider-Man's already one of those kid favorites. And now we got one that looked like this.
Static was whooping people in sales for a long time.
And then now they made him stronger than Peter somehow.
Somehow they made him hella strong. And, and even though Smoke was like, oh, Peter got this, Peter got that, I'm telling you right now, I feel like they have made Miles too strong. It's fine. Do what you're.
No. He ain't too strong. He's OP.
It's funny though
because going back to Blood Work, Blade bit him. So now he has vampire powers and everything like that.
Right now,
and then he went to Wakanda to train.
Yeah.
So,
right now, you know what's happening right now with him?
He's got a vibration.
He's the Right now with Miles, as of this past week, he is the avatar for the Spider God.
I believe it.
My issue with that,
I've seen that.
No, my issue with that, and this is what I'm trying to tell Smoke is, Peter is Spider-Man. Why the fuck the God never went to him? You are the single thing in all the universes that this has to happen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why Miles and not Peter? Peter is, look, I love Miles as a character. Peter is more worthy. Mm-hmm. He's lost more. Mm-hmm. He's literally lost everything and never stopped fighting. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you picked Miles, this is just me talking to Marvel now, because the nigga's black.
I mean, straight up though.
That's my issue. When you say, oh, who's more worthy, Miles or Peter? Miles is this kid. Peter lost everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peter lost everything.
And he never. What's the definition of it? What's the definition of a hero? Even when you lose shit, you never lose the will to continue being a hero.
The crazy part, like what you just said. Even as Miles, he was cooler than Peter. You know what I'm saying? He was a cooler character than Peter.
Here's my thing. I don't mind Miles being cooler than Peter. That doesn't bother me because Peter's still a nerd.
What I'm saying is like Miles was a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Miles was a nerd technically.
No, Miles is a cool kid who was smart. Yep. He's from Brooklyn, and I don't got no issues with that.
They gave him. I'll put it to you this way because I just told them like that. Like, yes, he's black. They put swag on Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have.
All the niggas was like. Yeah.
But they should have. If you're gonna make him black and he's from Brooklyn, that nigga better have swag.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what made him out popular Peter in that community.
I don't think people remember that when Miles first came out.
They're not saying he's better than Peter.
But I don't think
he's
people
more popular than Peter.
I don't think people
now
remember.
He's more powerful.
And plus, don't forget he's half Puerto Rican too, so you got that.
That's what I was going to. I don't think people remember that when Miles first came out, this nigga was gay.
He was.
He was literally a checkbox for them, and I'm not talking ish about the LGBTQ community, but what I can say when I'm looking at something that isn't what it's supposed to be, you made him black, check, Puerto Rican or Latina, check, gay, check. Who is his lover? An Asian kid, check.
What?
Yes.
What?
Who? What's the dude name in
Yankee?
That's Tom Holland's best friend, right?
That's Ned.
That's Ned.
Yeah, Ned was Miles' friend. That was not Peter's friend. The story that you see on of Peter in the Marvel universe is Miles' story. It's not Peter's story.
That would explain a lot.
I thought that was Genki inside the Spider-Man animated movie.
No. Tom Holland Spider-Man. If you go back and read the comics of Peter and Miles, it's Miles' story told with white skin.
Because you ever played the Miles game? It was Ned, wasn't it?
No, that was Genki.
That was Genki. Yeah, but I'm saying Ned was
Yeah, who was Genki?
Genki's a character that they brought into it too. Like Miles has had a lot of friends because they was trying to figure out how they were gonna make it work. So they did a lot to like make it work, and he's a great character. I'm not shitting on
the black man.
I'm not shitting on his character. I'm not shitting on his character. I'm not shitting on his character. I think he's a great character. I don't think, but like, and it could be my loyalty to Peter to a certain extent, but Peter is Spider-Man. I don't call Miles Spider-Man. I call him Miles. And it's not to be disrespectful, but you are not Spider-Man to me. You're Spider-Man to my son. You are. My son is 6. That's his Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not gonna say it's not. What I will say is this is Peter. And if you are any type of man or woman who thrives on the story of a hero. When you see that hero fall, how do they stand back up?
Mm-hmm.
And
and Spider-Man has crashed out a lot.
I'm not saying Miles hasn't lost anything.
Yeah.
Peter has crashed out a lot.
But Peter has lost
a lot.
a lot.
And then, my favorite.
What's his name? Carnage threw his baby out the window.
Yeah.
I was that man has lost a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
That's my favorite trait of Peter, because like he will crash the fuck out, but he'll be like, "Fuck, I still gotta be Spider-Man,"
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll fucking fuck it.
Put the mask on and go.
Fuck it.
And he's had times where he's genuinely
Yeah.
wanted to quit and has quit, and then went back and got that mask because he knew, if I don't, who will?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like,
That's why Spider-Man my favorite hero in Marvel.
Yeah, he's my favorite in Marvel too. I think Spider-Man's a dope ass character. That's why even though when we was having our GOAT debates and everything, and I was talking shit, I'm gonna sit here and say I love Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I love Peter Parker. He's an amazing character. And I
all the movie games back then.
Nigga, him and Batman had the best games. Like, so that's just where I stand on it. So like,
swinging on them bitches.
You feel me?
So, like-
on that ceiling and shit.
so although I like the fact that I had to read the comic. I like the fact that Miles did become a vampire. I do like that.
I gotta read that.
I just don't like that the Spider God chose him. That's my issue.
It's part of Blade's blood work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it dips off into
But-
Black Panther, and it dips off into Spider-Man.
As strong as Miles
Blade
is,
wiped out the entire X-Men
his thing. As strong as Miles is,
and the Avengers.
have you heard what the fuck happened to Thor?
No, what happened to Thor?
So Thor basically just wiped out darkness. I don't know how the fuck you do that, but he just killed Galactus. And Galactus was, I can't remember the character's name, but essentially darkness's conduit.
Yeah.
And he was like, I came here for the body. and Thor was like, I didn't say you could go get the body. And this nigga used Galactus' body as a bomb.
Damn.
Good shit.
You will still be useful to me.
And killed essentially darkness. And then it was like a small piece of it, and he gripped it in his hand, and like it basically absorbed into him. But then he saw a vision, and it was basically Thanos with like the dead bodies of like all the Avengers and Guardians and all that, but they were being controlled by him, and he had a dark gauntlet. Thing.
You know what my issue with Marvel is though? Where do they go after the Captain America movie?
Oh, they getting ready for Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
But
Ready for it.
who you bringing in?
Doomsday.
This is more. I think.
Not Doomsday.
I think Secret Wars is.
Captain Hydra.
I think no. I think Secret Wars is a reset for them,
Yeah, it is.
and they're going to use the X-Men.
No, they're trying to make a new Avengers with they're trying to make a new Avengers pretty much.
I'm telling you, it's not going to be Captain Hydra. They got Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom.
Yo.
This is going to be revolving around Fantastic Four. Reed Richards.
Fantastic Four.
I'm saying it's going to be revolving around Reed Richards.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be revolving around whoever's going to be in the X-Men.
Do you think
and
Spider-Man's still gonna be in it?
Yes,
What
and I was
about
just going to say
Yeah.
they're going to put Spider-Man.
They're gonna put him in it only
and-
because
They're gonna
Tom just re-signed for some more years.
Yeah.
What about Black
And
Bolt?
and
I'm saying that's what's gonna go. So they're
also
re-
Hugh Jackman signed for 10 more years to play Wolverine.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds.
I already said X-Men.
So,
Yeah. I already said the X-Men. And they're recasting T'Challa.
yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up next. That was my next thing.
Yeah, they're recasting
How
T'Challa.
y'all feel about that?
So I'm happy about it, actually.
They gotta get the right person, man. That's how
I
I
agree.
agree.
It's very, very
I
good
feel-
position, yeah.
So
This is just my opinion. I feel
Okay.
they should have just let his son do it. Let T'Challa's son do it. That way you don't have to recast T'Challa.
No,
Okay, so-
they need to do.
So when did they say that they was recasting? Because from what I heard,
they're recasting actively right now.
because from what I heard for the next Black Panther movie, they're still rocking with Yuri.
I believe that, but they said they're recasting
Yeah.
T'Challa. I think whoever's
She might
gonna
not
be,
be Black Panther.
I think whoever's
No,
gonna.
she was gonna be Black
Because
Panther.
that's how they bring in Ironheart though. Through
Listen. They've been holding on to this Ironheart series for the longest.
Years.
They know it's dog shit, but they're just gonna put it out. But also,
That's
like
what I don't like though.
they're going ahead and getting rid of all of these old stories because some of it they already started filming.
Yeah.
Secret Wars is a reset. Whoever's gonna be the new T'Challa is gonna be from whatever universe, and all the universes coming
So
together.
do you think that that's how they're gonna do it? It's gonna be a multiverse T'Challa?
Yes, and you just got a multiverse Wolverine.
I mean, that don't mean everybody can be multiverse.
Man, listen.
Secret Wars is about different
Marvel is
of the same
Marvel
people.
is fishing.
Yes,
Marvel is fishing right now.
and they know that they fucked up over the past couple of years.
Yes, that was the whole reason with the whole Blade thing, because as soon as Blade made that resurgence in the Deadpool movie, it was like, oh, Wesley about to be Blade again, and they was like, we're gonna make another Blade movie, and it's gonna be Wesley. Then they said the thing with Channing.
Yeah,
they said they're gonna do his again. They just
they're fishing. I'm happy about the Gambit.
You know how you just said.
So y'all gonna use him for
Gambit?
Gambit?
Wolverine.
They are gonna use him for Gambit,
But it was still cute.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is about to be a completely different face.
Yes, it's gonna be a completely different face.
It's only a rumor though.
No, I think people can handle it being a different face, because no matter what, as great as Chadwick Boseman was, his brother said Chadwick would have said recast it.
Yeah.
But y'all want to play Storm though.
As long as the bitch is sexy and can act, I'm cool with it. And she needs to be tall. Storm is a tall motherfucker. Storm is literally a goddess walking on earth. Nigga, this bitch better be sexy and tall. I better be going to the premiere being like, Storm. I'm down here, Storm.
Megan
No.
Thee Stallion, no. No, Megan Thee Stallion.
No.
No. No.
I'm a fan of.
Don't even put that in the world. Take it back. Take it back.
I'm a fan of Meg, but no.
Sweeney. That's bad as Sydney Sweeney being Black Cat.
Stop it. No. I don't. Do not stop. I don't know why they set me up. I think there's. I know for a fact there's some beautiful black tall women who would look great with white hair.
Yeah, Halle Bailey.
No, she's short.
She's short for real.
Halle Bailey's short. I need a
She look
tall.
Halle or Chloe?
They're both short. I need a tall woman who can get jacked, who is sexy, and will look good with white hair. And I just did because when you see her, you gotta believe that's Storm.
Wait,
that's all I'm saying.
White hair though?
Storm has white hair.
No, I'm talking.
No, we was having it different.
So that's just where I stand with it. And I don't want her to be. She need to be my skin complexion or darker. Because
I don't want no R&B singer or rapper playing any of these Marvel characters.
Or DC characters, nigga.
I don't think
DC.
that,
I don't want them.
Unless your name is Childish Gambino. No.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No.
That don't need to play none of these
That's the
characters.
problem right there, Childish.
Yeah. Childish.
You could bring them in as like a cameo or something.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think they should be involved in it at all.
no.
No.
You can bring them in as
Childish,
a cameo, but it has to be
Big Willie
it has
and Jamie Foxx.
it has to be the older.
Jamie Foxx already solidified.
It has to be the older people. Like if you was gonna bring them in for a cameo, like anybody from the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Because they always been big on Marvel and all that anyway.
Yeah, they've been huge. Yeah.
Like you can bring in all the old people for cameos, but don't put them like, oh, they just they main people in this story.
You got another question?
That was my one with the T'Challa casting.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I officially have to go. I gotta work.
And he's got to drag me along with him,
So
unfortunately.
it was nice. We gonna be out. They gonna finish the show.
I
Just make sure to like, subscribe, and share it everywhere. I don't know if people still have TikTok. See, I was one of the idiots that deleted it.
I deleted it.
I still got it, and I'm considering selling my iPhone.
Yeah, they're selling them on eBay for $59,000 right now.
With
Yes,
TikTok
they are.
on it?
Yes.
What the fuck?
And I'm considering selling my iPhone.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's people that are buying it for like 60
GameStop, look,
cents.
GameStop wants you to sell your iPhone if it got TikTok. eBay.
They gonna buy it for real?
Yes. People are willing to pay about at least $50,000 for a phone
If
with
my
TikTok
old phone
on it.
Bro,
was
is that serious?
If my,
That's serious.
If my
That's
old phone
serious.
was not broke, nigga, I would have been like, what the fuck wrong? These people need their crack, nigga. They need their
You
crack.
can't download it on the iPhone no more.
No, you can't.
You can't download on another phone.
It's on the App Store.
And see,
It's on the App Store.
I still got
yeah, see, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that neither.
Because see,
I didn't.
I just thought, because I got the little notification that it was going to be banned, so I was like, fuck, it's really about to happen.
Like, I went on there and said that we no longer have service.
Yeah.
And immediately I'm like, well, that's the end of it. So I deleted it. And only to find out later that the shit was being said, I was like,
No,
nigga.
you know what the fucked up part was? It came back literally hours later.
Yeah,
Same
2 hours
fucking
later.
day. And I was like, what the
14
fuck?
hours.
But see-
14 hours down.
But see,
No.
that's business.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's business. I ain't
out.
going into
Yeah.
politics because
I lost out.
Yeah, y'all got that.
I lost out on
I
59
got
on 59 G's, so I damn
I
sure
got my
was
shit.
See, I don't be on.
Hey,
I don't
would've
be on
sold
it
shit
enough.
on
So
myself.
I was like, oh
I
well.
would've sold shit
I forgot
on
all about it. So
Right.
I just stayed on my phone.
I would have sold the shit out of my phone.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to.
I didn't be able to have enough.
Deuces, we'll see y'all next week. For
We're about to film another episode. Don't worry about it.
Too bad the star has to leave. I'm sorry. This
He
big
is
face
not
can't
the
be seen.
star. I am the